Sundays with Professor X, because I missed Friday, didn't I? You know, I got the goddaughter, so been having some fun. Been getting out, going to the amusement parks and the movies and stuff. And since we're talking about wheelchairs, then I can describe my chairs. You know, I use the motorized, but for a long time I've always used the manual. I really didn't push myself around too much, but I was always pushed around. I always was in a manual chair for a long time. It wasn't until just maybe seven years ago I got a motorized chair. Since 1987, 88, I guess you can say. So I'm fairly new to having a motorized. I will say it's given me a whole lot of more great independence. So, but the good thing is to be able to have both. I think it's the manual is definitely good in a lot of situations. You know, if I need to get in places that have stairs, you know, someone could just lift me up the stairs with a manual. But with a motorized is about 450 pounds, and it's impossible to get upstairs. I've tried it. I've gone to like Elks clubs and things that like old buildings that were only stairs, and 4 big strong men was still having a hard time lifting my chair. My chair is nothing to play with, so I do recommend having both. And you know, insurance used to pay for both, but they don't do that no more. So if you can get both, you know, I'm saying that, you know, being a quad, you can get a manual, you know, a cheap one for maybe like $300 off, I think, Spin Life. I think it's called Spin Life. You get a cheap one for like $300, and it look pretty nice. Just, you know, to keep in the back of the car or something. And when you need to get in, you know, places with stairs or something, you know, it's easier for people to lift you in a manual than in a motorized. But as far as when I got it, you know, I had to be fit. I was fitted for it at Kessler Institute. You know, the therapist I had was Mary Shea. Very great therapist. She sized everything because my knee was broke in '97. So I have like an awkward sitting balance now because one leg is like longer than the other, and the left knee can't bend all the way. So, like, you know, my friends asked me about why didn't I try quad rugby and all that, or do things, and my knee won't bend like that. Like one knee will, but the other one it just won't do it anymore. And all the manual chairs, like most of the manual chairs they have now, they don't come with adjustable leg rests anymore. Everything is like just a bar for the foot. It's not even an adjustable leg rest. So if I get a manual, I probably have to get one where I have to put adjustable leg rest, or I have to see if I can get if my knee will be able to do it. I don't know if it can by now, but it might be able to. I would like to try, but I definitely know I couldn't do those bike racing positions where the knees is all bent in the chest. That definitely cannot do with that left leg. And when I first got it done, you know, I got sized for a chair. I use a J cushion that has the gel, and like I think like every 5 years, the gel, the cushion, it pops, and it's time for a new cushion. But pretty much it's been the cushion I've used basically all my spinal cord injured, you know, life, and it's worked pretty good for me. And the thing also about the power wheelchair they have now with the automatic tilt, that's good for releasing pressure, and also, you know, being able to periodically take the pressure off your legs and your buttocks and stuff like that, and rest back, take a rest. You know, it's good for situations like that. But a manual, you know, I never done that before, and it's weird. When I got the motorized and and I started doing that tilt. I got so accustomed to it, and I would just do it a lot, so I'm breaking myself out of that habit of just tilting the chair back and just being able to relax. So I've been pretty much been kind of working on some songs and some videos and stuff like that. Keep myself, build my stamina back up. To sit at least 5 hours straight without tilting back, But they do suggest you tilt back to relieve the pressure and all that. So I do it, but I just find myself on tilt for a very long time. So and what else can I say about the motorized wheelchairs? They're great in getting over curbs, getting over. I got through like grassy areas. Only thing is you don't go in mud. Never go if it rained a lot. You can get stuck in a mud patch if you do grass. Definitely can't do sand. Gravel, I don't think so either. Just dirt areas is I've been able to really do. Certain type of gravel areas, I guess if the surface is made out of gravel. Get you up ramps and everything, when you go into the movies and everything, getting in the vehicles and accessible cars, roll right up in there. Mine rolls right up, locks. So does a manual, because if you need an easy lock, if you have your own personal van, you can lock right in, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean pretty much, I do the manual, I do the motorized. I can maybe try to show you a little bit of the features as far as tilt. This is like when I tilt back. As you can see, it gets real comfortable. I can pretty much go way back, very far back, till you probably can't even see me, in a 45-degree angle. I get about right here, and I look at TV and find myself waking up an hour later. So I would, it's good, to relieve the pressure, but you can't get too much used to it, because it can get kind of comfortable. And, well, that's for me, if I'm sitting in the house all day. But usually when I'm out, I don't do it. But I did do it in a movie theater the other day. I fell asleep in the movie, so, you just gotta enjoy yourself. So, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, the manual chair situation, make sure they measure your legs, the bending radius, because the leg rest they'll have to adjust to, your legs and the seating position, what type of cushion will suit you, will be good for you. I mean, they also have computer mapping. I don't think I did the computer mapping. I'm not sure, I don't know. But I pretty much, was, I guess because I had a J before, and I've not had any problems with them. But the problems with the J's, like I said, like every 5 years, they tend to start leaking. Then you have to get a new one immediately, and that's usually what I do. All of them usually now are doing tilt, so it's not like I gotta say, get one that tilts. But if you gonna get one, and insurance is going to do it there, more than likely they're going to make sure you get one, that you can tilt, depending on your condition, your level of spinal cord injury, and exactly what are you using a chair for. So all of those factors come into play. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you again during the week. And this is Professor X, and I want you all to, live life. Enjoy it to the best. Okay, see you later.